Hi everyone, my name is Blakeley and I play viola with the Griffon String Quartet. This is my instrument, the viola, and if you saw Vinny's video all about the violin, you'll think, wow, that looks a lot like a violin. And you're right, it really does. It has all the same parts that a violin has. We play it on the shoulder just like the violin. And we use the bow just like the violin. In fact, Vinny's special bow hold that he showed you, I use the same one. Special bow hold shared by the violin and the viola. There are only two differences between the violin and the viola. The first difference is the size. The viola is bigger than the violin. When you're comparing two items, it's really hard to do that comparison if you only see one of the items. So thankfully, I have a violin that I can show you so that you can see the difference in size. The viola is slightly taller and the body of the instrument is bigger. Hopefully you guys can see that. But the viola is just slightly larger than the violin. The second difference between the violin and the viola is the sound. The viola has a lower sound because it's a bigger instrument. The lowest sound that the violin can play sounds like this, but the lowest sound that the viola can play sounds like this. Hear how they're different? Let's do that one more time. The lowest sound of the violin is like this, and the lowest sound of the viola is all the way down there. Really nice. So this low sound of the viola is what makes it unique, and it's the reason that I love the instrument so much. The lower, deeper sound also sounds really good when we play things that are maybe slow and sweet sounding. So I'd like to play something for you in that style and hope you enjoy it. The viola can also play fast. It doesn't just have to play this sweet, slow sound. So I'd like to play something for you that's a little bit more energetic. So that's the sound of the viola. I love it because it has a deep, rich quality, and I think it sounds unique. That's something else that I like about the viola. Something that you heard from Vinny in his video was a melody that sounded like this. So this melody is a piece called Spring by Antonio Vivaldi. It's meant to be cheerful and light, just like springtime. And the violas in this piece get to play a really exciting part. It's not a melody that gets stuck in your head after you've heard it, but it's something that makes the music more interesting. And it represents a thunderstorm. It sounds like this. So it's very fast and exciting, but it doesn't sound like a melody. It's not something that you'd leave the concert humming. Right? It's kind of tricky to hum that melody, but we definitely would hum the violin melody. So that's usually how we tell the difference between the melody and something else. Usually the viola is playing that something else. That's another reason that I love the viola, is that we get to play the parts of the music that make it more interesting to listen to and that help our friends, the violinists, right? So we're supporting them by playing beautiful harmonies and secondary melodies that aren't quite as important as the primary violin melody. So that's something that I love to do because I love helping people. So I love that my instrument can actually help the other instruments in the string quartet, in the trio, or in the orchestra. So hopefully you've enjoyed hearing the viola, and maybe you might even want to try it yourself. If you're interested in an instrument that is easy to carry but has a nice low sound, then the viola one would be perfect for you. So we'll see you soon, and you'll get to know all about the cello next time. The Griffon String Quartet is in residence with Midsummer's Music in Door County, Wisconsin. For more information about our upcoming events, visit midsummersmusic.com.